Welcome here to Lakeway High School for the broadcast of the night, brought to you by Security Bank of Pulaski County. It's located in Waynesville, St. Robert.
Is this going to be online tonight?
Yeah. Our Lady Bears are coming out first. I do apologize if everything goes out. I hope it works. We're having some technical issues with YouTube and etc., so we will work our way through this. So the Lady Hornets will be the Newburg Wolves, while Licking in the Orange is going to be the visitors on the scoreboard.
Who are you rooting for this game, Alan?
Well, I'm neutral. Can't you tell the colors I'm wearing?
He's wearing orange, everybody.
Waynesville Tiger orange, to be exact. Looks like Licking will come out and get the first lead. Licking is ranked number 2 in Class 3, I believe, while Newburg is number 10 in Class 2. So we have several teams state ranked. Oh, Richland's number 8 in Class 2, I'm sorry. Newburg out there is number 10. So we have the 8 and 10 matchup, basically. So 5-0 lead. Ball's almost stolen, but able to go back the other way.
Inbounded now for Richland.
Three-point shot by Moss, and Moss is going to score. So we have an 8-point lead already early in this contest. Another stolen ball. Steal by the Wolves. Wild pass down court, but she's just out of bounds if she's able to hold on to it. She tripped over the baseline on that play right there. You got to watch out. They get a little, they'll come up and bite you once in a while. Licking goes up, she draws a foul, and we have 2 shots coming for Richland. So that'll be 9 points. Caitlin Cole with her first of the game. Second one is going to roll in. So early 10-point lead here, as Newburg is really going to have to pick up and score. Otherwise, they're going to be behind in a hurry. Another wide open shot for Richland. Newburg's able to come away with it after 2 missed shots. Grace Affolter shoots, and she's able to get on the board. Grace, a Folter. And looks like Richland's unable to hang on to it as Newburg gets control of the ball. Kicks it to Brookshire. Brookshire hits a three. So it will be a shooting foul. They just kind of lost the ball for a minute. Earlier, I believe the Lakeway or Licking Wildcats were victorious. I'm assuming the Wildcats were victorious earlier. 60 to 36.
60-36.
Oh, 60-36. Yeah. That's my statistician of the night, Steve Rizzler, in the background. There's even rumor that later he'll have the Frisco League Trivia Contest. So for all you older people, he'll have some good facts from the 1950s for you. She's going to be fouled on the shot, I believe. It was either... There's some debate on... So now they're calling no shot on the... No, they're calling a shot and 3 points. We kind of had a couple officials with different ideas for a sec there. They were talking amongst each other. So second one is good. She gets the third one coming here. As that was a not really interesting call, but it was kind of unclear. Brookshire brings it down, kicks it over to a Folter. Younger Folter there. Looks like Brookshire thought about a three. She's kicking it back. We're going to have 3 seconds by the offense in the bottom. If you guys have nothing else to do this Saturday, feel free to go out to Waynesville and watch some youth basketball. Of course, there's also basketball out here later in the day, so we have some championship games along with some consolation games going on Saturday. So far, the Licking Lady Wildcats have punched their ticket as we have a timeout, and here is a message from Misha provided by Security Bank.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start?
Here, in the classroom.
On the stage.
Pool.
On the field.
Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Yeah! Be great.
Participate!
So we're back once again. We have an error pop up. Audio quality detected. I definitely detected that problem. The ball's going to be inbounded just below us. Richland once again in the bright orange. So if Richland comes away with this, we'll have looks like a deer hunters convention tomorrow for the girls championship. I said we'll have a deer hunters convention tomorrow if Richland comes away with this game. So be sure to wear all your hunter green orange if you're coming out tomorrow. Or Saturday.
Tomorrow's Thursday. Tomorrow we got boys.
Good pass underneath, a little short. Licking's able to get it and come away.
Not licking.
Or Richland. 3-point shot. Little hard up by Cole on that, but offensive rebound. Spin move.
Travel.
And looks like Nancy Ward of the Richland Bears is not too happy about that. This is the second time today that we had two officials that kind of had different calls. 3-point in and out. And looks like a foul on the jump ball, it looks like. So Anna Williams gets her first foul for Newburg. Moss dribbles down. The officials were conferring to make sure they were on the right page on that one. That was on Clara Folter. So 6 points for Cole to start out. 14-6 game. 2:53 to go in the first. So 15-6, nearing that 10-point mark again. Brookshire leads the ball back down. Little high for Folter, as take about a 6'5" person to get a hold of that pass. Two-point shot's good, so 17 points for the Lady Bears. Three-point shot's off. It's going to go out of bounds, and we don't have a call yet. It will stay Richland. Kicked out to the corner. Tries to get a three, but defense is right on her. And she's going to be fouled going up. Our first question of the day from Steve Risler is name one of the two former Frisco League teams that currently competes in a bigger class from this area. You can answer that on Twitter by tagging Coach Steve Risler in your answer. The question again was, name one of the two area teams that is a former Frisco League member that is no longer part of the Frisco League. And you can, well, you can send your answers to Steve Risler on Twitter. He would love to send you the prize afterwards. And we will take a short break brought to you by Chris Pills Basketball here.
There's just one place where students are students first, and athletics are played with purpose and perspective. That place is your local high school. High school sports offer more than the joy of competition. Studies show that student athletes are also likely to enjoy greater levels of achievement in other areas of their lives, including academics. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education.
Perfect timing as we are back in the first quarter, 1:45 left. Newburg dribbles all the way down, but no one is there, and it's going to roll out of bounds. Last off, Newburg. So Moss is getting ready to command her troops there, it looked like. And we're going to have another call that's been changed, so the Richland coach is not too pleased with that. Brookshire can't get it, her own rebound, but, or Claire. So we have all I could say is Richland's going to shoot the ball, and that's a 7th foul. I can't describe what happened right there. Okay, so there's a push in the back on Claire Affolter there. So it's her 2nd foul. Our statistician's doing a great job over there. So the first one's going to be good. There just seems to be several calls that have really confused a little bit today. I apologize. It's 19 according to the scoreboard, not 18. So now we're 20-6. Steal by Richland, by Moss, and she's going to extend the lead some more. So 22-6. That's a travel for Brookshire. Ball is going to be directly below us here. Another shot, but she's unable to get it. Under a minute to go. We're going to have foul called on Richland. Push out of bounds. So far, everything's going good on the stream. We will keep our fingers crossed and be thankful it's working at the moment. So Moss will get her first foul. First shot's no good. Rolls out of bounds on that. She's going to have a lot of room to go, and Newburg comes in with a big steal. And we had a very good slide tackle down there, but we're not quite on the soccer field. And I've just been informed that The correct answers are Waynesville and Lebanon for all those answering the question by our statistician, Steve Risler. Can't get the 3, and Richland's going the other way. A wall of bears right there. She's able to get through, but bounces right into the bears underneath. Got no foul called as we're going into the end of the first quarter with a 22-6 lead, and here's a message from Mama Mia's about sportsmanship.
This isn't Madison Square Garden. These drills probably won't make anyone a #1 draft pick. But these players are practicing for something important. While they work on their jump shots, they're also learning teamwork, discipline, self-confidence, how to deal with wins and losses. Skills that will make them winners long after they leave the court. Support high school activities in your community, because when kids take part, they get set for life.
So what do you think, though, of the... Let's say, if they want to do any of that, I can do a couple of games down there.
Take her easy.
By the answer was Lebanon and Waynesville. The next question is, who was the first game Waynesville ever played in their high school in 1958 when they opened it up? Newburg. And they got beat. We are back here on the broadcast. If you just heard the answer to the next trivia question, please forget I said it. But we have a 22-6 lead going into this second quarter. The shot will not count as the foul's on the floor. Those fouls on Allen, that last down on the other side of the court. Harley's trapped in the corner there as we're going to have some unhappy fans on the other end. However, we're still good there. So 22-6. Can't get it. And we're going to have 2 points for Newburg on that play. Now, if Newburg's going to get back in this game, they're really going to have to start making more of those shots, though. They're going to have to control this high-powered Richland offense. Can't get the ball. Looks like they're spreading out the offense a little. Thought about the three. She drives in. Ball's going back the other way. And 24 points for the Bears. Just about in, but bounces out. That was Abby Latham with the rebound. Moss kicks it back to the corner. Shot's not going to hit it anything, so we're going to have a sub coming in. Stolen underneath by Richland, but it's not quite under control. Now it is. So Moss will get her. So that was on Belshie instead of Moss on that foul. Like Richland's able to get it after the throw-in. Still not in the bucket, but we're going to go for the fourth attempt. We have a offensive foul. So 5 shots, and the foul was on the offense on that one. We're going to have a foul going the other way. So that was an offensive foul. So an illegal block, I believe that was. 4:10 to go in the first half. 24-8, so neither team has really scored so far. I just heard the word foul-a-thon. I think that's a good description of what this is at the moment here. A little high up. She's able to get it, though. Kicks it back out. Makes a three. It's off. Now we have a foul called. I believe. Now I can watch the video. And hello, Mr. Devin Campbell. Sure, some of these girls look familiar that you've coached in the past. We're going to have a scramble for the jump ball. Look like two linemen down there trying to fight over a fumble. And the ball goes back to the Bears. Three-point shot, and that's going to extend the lead. We're one shy of 20 now. So Belshie will get the foul as looks like Brookshire goes to the line. First free throw is no good. Both teams are on the bonus as Newburg has the advantage of, or Richland has the advantage of the double bonus right now. We're going to have another jump ball. So that will stay back on the Richland side. So 3:25 to go. Ball's bounced out, but it's able to get picked up by another Lady Wolf. We're going to have, so Clara Folter put the shot up. It's going to be Morgan Moss, or Miranda Moss. So 2 fouls for her. Almost had a little backspin, but wasn't quite enough to be there. So that foul is on Clara Folter. So 20-point lead, 28-8. So 29-8. Now these are 2 of the top 10 teams in Class 2 squaring off right now, and right now the Richland Bears are really just coming out and showing an impressive offensive feat. Richland is number 8, while Newburg is number 10. And the winner will face the number 2 team in the state in Licking on Saturday in the championship. So 2 points traded on both sides. I'm off by a point on my scoreboard, but I will correct it here very shortly. We have another foul. It's like number 10 for Newburg. It's number 10. It's Adriana Williams with the foul. First shot's good, so we've extended the lead to 23, 33-10. I'd like to thank another sponsor, Tom's Meat Market, for helping make these broadcasts possible. If you need anything for the holidays, give him a call, as he can provide you with your meal and all the fixins of whatever you need. We're going to have kind of a wild shot, but looks like it'd be a defensive foul. It's going to be on 12 of the Bears. So both teams after this are in the double bonus no matter what. So 34-11. That was Moss with the great spin move underneath. Steal by Richland. So they may get 40 before the end of this first half here. Ball's able to go a little quick, and Newburg comes away with it. We're going to have... I'm not sure... If I seem to remember right, Richland got the last possession. So and they are correct. They're changing they didn't change the arrow last time, so there's just been a lot of confusion in this first half of the game, as both teams, especially on calls, we've had different officials with different calls. Of course, each one has a different perspective. And that's going to be a quick foul. It's going to be a traveling, or it's going to be a turnover of some sort. Three-point shot up. So 49 seconds in the half. Now my camera is kind of a little high, and I'm like 4'2" for people that know me, so getting my arm exercise. The shot's no good. Offensive rebound, and we're gonna have another foul. So no matter what, 2 shots, whichever way it goes. First free throw is good. Second free throw is good, so 38-11. Or 38-12. I'm off by 1 on my other one. All these free throws are slightly difficult to keep up with at times. We're going to have a whistle called on that end now, and Newburg will keep it. Just 15 seconds to go here, as once again the Richland coach is showing her difference of opinions there. So, last 5 seconds. Shot's going to be no good. And that will do it for that. And here is the message from Chris Pills basketball going into halftime.
Easy to spot people who participated in high school sports and activities.
Right on time.
They learned important lessons like leadership, teamwork, respect.
Hey, our meeting moved to 10.
We'll be ready.
Values that last a lifetime.
We need to focus on 3 factors.
Support high school sports and activities in your community. When kids take part, they get set for life.
And we're ready for our second half of the ball game as Richland will get the ball. I had to verify which side of the court they were on. Richland has a 38-15 lead currently. Oh. Three-point shot. A little high on there. Underneath, no foul called. Spin, and we may have a foul. Looked like a travel at first, but it's a foul. So it's 15 points for Cole. She is entirely from the free throw line today. Or 16. So 40 points now for Richland. We have foul on the rebound of that. It was against Newburg, so .7 minutes to go in the third quarter. If my thing says halftime, I will fix it right now. Ball's picked away once again. She gets the ball blocked. That was Cole with the putback on that one. We're going to have a foul called on Richland down here as she's a little slow to move away from that. So Caitlin Cole picks up her second of the contest. So 43 to 15, 43 to 16. 44 to 17. Okay, I put the wrong points on the wrong team. I will fix it here in a moment. That would explain why I was wrong. Shot's a little too hard on there. We have call jump ball, so possession back to the Wolves. Oh. Zoom went the wrong way. So we have a foul called on Richland. So Newburg has chipped away into this lead as Richland's defense has kind of backed off a little. Unable to get it, but Richland comes away with the ball. And Belch is able to get under there and get a good shot. Another jump ball situation. So ball goes back to Richland. We have a timeout. This is sponsored by Tom's Meat Market. Be back in 30 seconds.
Just a reminder, kids who participate in high school activities tend to go a little farther than those who don't. Take part. Get set for life.
Both teams are coming back out once again. That was only the third time out of the ball game. That was charged to Richland. So Richland has 3 and Newburg still has 4. Head coach Nancy Ward is wanting to make sure that these players don't give up too many more baskets to jeopardize this lead. So first shot, second one's going to be blocked by Brookshire. Offensive foul. So that'll be third foul for the Bears in this quarter. 2:24 in the third. We have traveling called on the play. 44-19, 2:10 to go in the third quarter. So this foul marathon continues. So it's the first foul for the Grace upholder. It's like no shots. We're going to have the second foul for Grace upholder. So she gets 2 quick ones in a hurry. So Harris comes in for Newburg. And Cole returns for the Bears.
By Richland,
Coast to coast, and she's able to score. That was Caitlin Cole. Three-point shot for Newburg, inside the rim. No one home for that pass. So, minute to go. We have a 46-19 lead. That has 3 more points, and we will be in the turbo clock in the fourth quarter. I do apologize. The most competitive game of the tournament, I was not able to stream or record due to technical issues last night. Ball stolen away by Newburg. She drives, go coast to coast, and we have a foul called on that end. Offensive fouls called on that end. It looked like a defensive foul, but so 30 seconds in the quarter. We have a 30-second timeout by the Lady Bears, and we'll be back in 30 seconds after this message for sportsmanship from Teresa Strafford.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start?
Here, in the classroom.
On the stage.
In the pool.
On the field.
Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Be great.
participate!
There's just one place where students are students first, and athletics are played with purpose and perspective. That place is your local high school. High school sports offer more than the joy of competition. Studies show that student athletes are also likely to enjoy greater levels of achievement in other areas of their lives, including academics. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education.
And we are in the last 30 seconds of this quarter. We have a 27-point lead for the Lady Bears over the number 2 seeded Lady Wolves. It's Moss, who has had an excellent game out here. Good pass across. We're going to have whistle called. So looks like out of bounds was the call. Either 3 seconds or out of bounds. Same result as a turnover. She drives in, can't draw the foul. She might have drawn a foul. And the foul will be called on the opposite end.
I would think, no doubt, there is apparently an emphasis that is placed on 3-second lane violation call. We have to see if that's called here by too many officials.
So 5 seconds left. Free throw rolls in and out. Got a switch out of players here as their coaches are getting ready, some of them, for the next quarter.
At the free throw line for Newburg, misses the first shot. Here comes her second shot.
Second one is also a miss, but offensive rebound. As that will go into that. So once again, thanks to Security Bank for helping us sponsor this tournament. Here's a message from Sportsmanship from them.
This isn't Madison Square Garden. These drills probably won't make anyone a #1 draft pick. But these players are practicing for something important. While they work on their jump shots, they're also learning teamwork, discipline, self-confidence, how to deal with wins and losses. Skills that will make them winners long after they leave the court. Support high school activities in your community, because when kids take part, they get set for life. Easy to spot people who participated in high school sports and activities.
Right on time.
They learned important lessons like leadership, teamwork, respect.
Hey, our meeting moved to 10.
We'll be ready.
Values that last a lifetime.
We need to focus on 3 factors.
Support high school sports and activities in your community. When kids take part, they get set for life.
And Richland's coming out of the quarter there. We have a 46-19 lead with going into the fourth. Once again, Nancy Ward in her first year at Richland here. She's had stints at Stoutland, Waynesville, and Crocker also. Her predecessor is now the head coach at Rolla High School. That was Charlie Parker. And that's going to inch this closer to the running clock. Official had to slow everyone down a little bit there because they got a little heated with the ball. Everyone seems to have settled down, and it's going to be defensive foul on Richland. Three-point shot, good shot, but just a little bit too far. 7 minutes in the game. So the winner will face the Licking Lady Wildcats, who's the number 2 ranked team in Class 3 right now. They are Final Four competitor last year. 3-point shot was good. Moss can't get the 3, but it's another offensive rebound. We have a jump ball called, so Richland will still have the ball. So it goes the other direction. We had another, not sure what happened with the possession. And she'll draw a foul off Harley. That was Claire Affolter that did that. So she's able to cut into this lead a little. But they're going to have to do a lot more digging to make this close enough to overcome the first half. It's not completely impossible, but it's going to take a lot of work with 5 minutes roughly to go in the game. No one there. Newburg gets it. Now, Newburg is still the number 10 ranked team in the state of Missouri in Class 2, so they are no easy team by any means. We have a little fuss over possession, but not too bad as it's been a little earlier. For some reason, my camera says there's a plant setting. I don't know what that means. But we have a full timeout, so here's a message from Mama Mia's about sportsmanship.
Just a reminder, kids who participate in high school activities tend to go a little farther than those who don't. Take part. Get set for life.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start?
Here, in the classroom.
On the stage.
In the pool.
On the field.
Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Be great.
Participate.
So it'll be Richland ball. She may have an open shot. She's going to find an open shot and almost there, but an offensive rebound and a 2-point bucket. So Brookshire is able to make it 50-26.
That's the third foul on Abby Latham, I believe.
It's Abby Latham's third foul. So 50 to 27. The lead's been cut to 23. Newburg has never trailed by 30 in this game, which is pretty impressive after that first half. No travels called on that. We have a travel called afterwards on so Newburg gets another chance after that turnover to make something happen. 3-point shot, not there. We have a whistle called way in the back before the shot, I believe. That'll be back near half court. So the shot did not count. That's 3 fouls for Miranda Moss in the game. So Grace Affolter gets a chance to cut into this. So another turnover by Richland, as this lead is right at 20 points now. So they've cut into this Richland game easily 10 points in this quarter. Richland tries to save it, and Richland will save the ball. We have another travel call, so Newburg once again with 3:29 is still alive in this. Brookshire goes up, and we're gonna have an offensive foul called on that miss. So Richland is going to try underneath, and it gets kicked out. She drives up. 3-point shots wide open. In and out, and we have a offensive rebound and a shot with the foul called on Newburg. So 2:52 in the game. That's the 4th foul on Brookshire. So 51-29. Brookshire goes coast to coast and cuts into this now. It's 20 points. So under 2 minutes, it looks like Richland will move on to the championship. That will be her third or fourth foul. That's only 3 fouls on Grace Affolter.
First shot is good. Yeah, first one. There's no television cameras around here, buddy. And that shot is good from the line.
So 53-31. The shot was no good, but Newburg still comes away with it.
Three-point shot, top of the key.
So 19 points in this game. Newburg is sending a statement to their third place opponent, which will be the Stoutland Tigers, I believe. So turnover on that. We have jump ball, so Richland will be able to get it with just 1:19 to go. Newburg is still only taking 1 timeout in the contest. Once again, clearing up some confusion on the court. And that was Allen able to score. So that's 17 points for Bailey Brookshire in the contest.
Second foul committed by Savannah Gibson.
So Savannah Gibson picks up her second foul of the contest also. So 18-point game now. The only problem is the clock only has 55 seconds on it, so they do not have enough time to come away with this. They're putting a lot of pressure on the backcourt here. Another foul. It will be a turnover, it looks like. So Newburg is still hanging in here. They're not giving up yet. They're using that pack mentality on defense. 3-point shots up. Another 3-pointer. So 15-point difference. We have whistle out of bounds, and Newburg will get it. 28 seconds. And once again, we have another switch of calls here. And a jump ball called before the foul. Looks like a bunch of football players going for a football at times out here. That's gonna just be nothing, but we'll get 2 points out of it. Grace Affolter on that. So under 10. And that will end the contest here, as Richland will move on to face the Licking Lade Wildcats on Saturday in the girls' championship game. So thank you for watching, as the Bears' record is not correct on here, but we will be live Saturday for the championship contest. I'd like to thank Security Bank, American Family Insurance, Teresa Strafford, our other sponsors, Tom's Meat Market, Chris Pills Basketball, and everyone else who has supported us to make this possible. Have a great night and be safe.